then we know that we have Holy Father.
Yeah.
And that's the song I've been seeing like all over.
Glory
Let's
to
start
Jesus.
with that. Holy Father.
Yeah.
I see you at the church, you know, in front of the church building.
Yeah.
I see some dances
Yeah.
on there. What are you trying to communicate to God?
It just to let people understand that regardless of whatever we go through, regardless of whatever we experience, God is still the Holy Father. It doesn't change. Like you still have to give him the reverence that he deserves. Like he's the only person that can take you out from everything. Like
Exactly.
when they say there's a Holy Father, there's only one person, not even
That
my
Holy
father. That's
Father.
holy.
And I see Dance God Lloyd on
Yeah.
there with his dances and all of that. What was the creative process like? What did you even think about that made you trigger, you know, that invitation of them on board?
So amazingly, I happened to travel for a vacation in the States, and so during my vacation I decided to pass by my producers because my connection is based in the US now.
Okay.
So I passed by. I was in New Jersey and he was in Atlanta, so I had to join a flight to go there. So I went there and I was like, bro, I think we've recorded some good songs, but I think we should do one more song, maybe just to make it 6 or 7 songs. So I got there, I was like, okay, he has split something, but he didn't know what we can do about it. So we started in the studio, then he played a beat for me. So honestly, Holy Father was not part of the project. It was not even a song that we had.
Okay.
It was all the songs that are on the project are songs that I've recorded already. Holy Father was not on the. It was not.
It just happened?
It just happened. I just went to the studio. He played a beat for me, and I'm like, bro, this is great. So, and there's something that I always do, that anytime he gets me a beat, I always go down. The only time that I get time for myself is when I'm in my car, because when I'm home, my family, my kids, I don't have time. When I'm back in the office, I'm working, I don't get time. So the only time I get time for myself is when I'm alone and I'm driving. So that's the only time I'm able to commune with the Spirit of God. Holy Spirit, this is a beautiful song. This is a beautiful beat. I want you to help me write something. And there's something that I've realized, that whenever you ask for help from the Spirit of God, He comes through.
That's true.
Unless you don't ask, He's so gentle and kind. Once you ask Him, Spirit of God, I want you to help me to write this song, He comes through. So when I said that prayer, I was in my car vibing to the beat, I just started getting lyrics. I started putting them together.
And
The following day, I
it
go
just
back
came.
so the following day I went back to the studio, like, bro, I got something. And that was how we made it. That's how we made Holy Father. So after we recorded Holy Father, but then I was supposed to come the following week. After we got a song, he was like, Scott, this song is a banger. We have to release the song before we release the EP. So we have to speak to the team. I sent a song to my producer. Sorry, my manager. My manager forwarded the song to Dance God. Dance God heard the song like,
Oh, there's a
what's this?
vibe, eh?
No, is this guy doing gospel? It has like the same thing. Is this gospel? I said, this is gospel. So then we said, Dance God, can you create something for us? He said, okay, we should give him time. Now for then, I think I left the States and I came to Ghana on Wednesday. I got to Ghana on Wednesday. On Friday there was a show on TV3 by Giovanni.
Okay.
Showbiz 360 or something. Then I was home. Then there was one elderly woman in my church who knew me from scratch. I think Dance God was on the program and he was performing to the song.
Okay. Oh.
So the woman recorded and sent it to me like, Scott, be like somebody. I'm like, Mommy, I've not even sent you the song. How did you know this is my song? She's like, because I know your voice. I'm like, so it was just amazing for me because it's difficult for Dance God to pick up music and dance to it until there's an agreement or there's a contract. But getting him on this one, I think was just something that God actually orchestrated to happen.
We want our viewers to enjoy the way you're talking about it and all of the vibe. I was in US and I went down to my producers and I didn't even plan it and all of that. But then the song looks more than planned.
Yeah.
And so we want our viewers to enjoy it. Let's take a listen.